Hey guys, in this video we're going to be taking a look at a brand new release from Benchmade, the 496 Vector, and at the end of this video I'm going to reveal my Grail knife from the Guess the Grail knife competition from a few videos back. One of you did guess that knife correctly, so you'll be receiving the free swag pack with the free knife from KnifeHub.com in the mail once we confirm your info. But before we get to that, let's take a look at this brand new Benchmade. Alright guys, so before we take a look at this all new Benchmade 496 Vector, let's take a quick look at the original, the 495. After we go over the details of this guy, we'll take a look at the new 496 and compare. I just wanted to remind you guys real quick that we also have a subscriber giveaway that's ongoing, so make sure to hit that subscribe button in the bottom right hand corner of the video. That'll automatically enter you into any subscriber giveaway we do. We're currently working up to get to 500 and 1,000 subscribers, at which we'll give away a $50 and $100 gift card to KnifeHub.com. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, get involved, comment, let us know what you think, and good luck winning those prizes. So the 495 Vector has an overall length of 8.42 inches with a blade length of 3.6 inches. The blade steel is S30V. And this knife is a spring-assisted flipper featuring the extremely popular axis lock mechanism. The Vector has textured G10 handles that provides an excellent grip, and the polished pocket clip is set for right or left hand tip-up carry. That is a deep carry pocket clip that comes from the factory. It's pretty nice. The grind of the blade is extremely unique and what Benchmade calls to be flashy, with its dagger-like design and what looks to be a false edge on the top. Obviously that is not sharpened there. The 495 retails for $195.50. I'll make sure to put a link to this knife in the description below. So the 495 really is a nice knife. You can tell it's well built and a lot of people really like it. It wasn't until I got my hands on the 496 that I realized how much better this knife really could be. So enter the 496. Right away, this knife looks amazing. Without even opening the blade, the green G10, subtle lines, gray aluminum bolster, black accents, blacked out pocket clip, blacked out lock on the back there. It's just mesmerizing. The best part about this is, well, you haven't even seen it yet, the blade. You won't even know how awesome this knife looks until you see the blade. The new Vector features Benchmade's first ever compound grind. As you can see, what that means is you've got different grinds here. You've got the top grind, you've got this grind here, as well as a different grind on the tip. Adds a really interesting look and unique profile. As you can see, this one we have here is a first production model, number 384 out of 1200. And yes, this exact one is available for purchase. I'll be sure to post a separate link in the description below for this exact knife. I'll also post a link for the standard production model. So the 496 is very similar to the 495, but also very different. So let's do a rundown of the specs real quick, and then we'll also do a couple size comparisons with other popular knives. The new Vector has an overall length of 8.42 inches with a blade length of 3.6 inches. The blade steel on the 496 has been upgraded to the ultra premium CPM 20 CV. Overall weight on this guy is 4.5 ounces, and this knife still uses the spring assisted axis lock flipper just like the original 495. The pocket clip again is a deep carry, able to switch from right or left hand tip up carry position. Retail on this one is $276.25. So now that you've seen the original and the new, I'm going to put them both side by side so we can do some comparing. The first thing to jump out at me is the handle difference and the addition of the aluminum bolster in the new 496. While I certainly appreciate the textured G10 on the original, I think both the look and feel is improved on the new model. Next, let's look at the blade. At the time, the 495 right here was considered by Benchmade to be flashy, And I would agree, right up until I saw the new compound grind on the 496. It really makes the original blade seem plain and just downright boring. The upgrade from CPM S30V to 20CV is a huge leap forward as well, and to me is worth the $80.76 price difference by itself. But what do you guys think about the Benchmade Vectors? Do you like the new model as much as I do? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Before we move on to our next segment, where I'm going to reveal my Grail knife from the competition from our Wii Synchro video, I'll do a quick size comparison on the new 496 Vector. So let's open her up and pull up some other knives here. So first, I'll put up one of my personal favorite Benchmades. This is the 940-2, very similar in overall length to the 496. Obviously, you've got a little bit of dimensional differences there, as the 496 is a little bit thicker, and height-wise, I would say, on the grip. So it's a little bit bigger overall, but very similar in thickness, maybe just a touch more. It'll ride a little bit different in the pocket because this one does have the deep carry clip. So I'll put that one up there. Then I also have a Benchmade Griptilian. Let's put it closer here. That is very, very similar in size to the 496, as you can see. The blade on the 496 is just a touch longer, but the Griptilian is a bit wider in body. Because I've got one on the table, I will also show it with a mini Griptilian. I'll leave that one up there. There is the mini right there. So big difference in size. The mini is, well, it's mini. But if that's the knife you've got to compare it to, now you can get an idea of exactly how much larger it is to step up to the 496. Alright guys, now that you've seen some others to compare the size to, let's move on to our last segment from this episode, which is my Grail knife reveal. Now we actually had a lot of guesses, but one of you actually did guess my personal Grail knife correctly, and that is... David, can we get a drum roll edited in here maybe? My Grail knife is from Grimsmo Knives, the Norseman. I was lucky enough to have my name drawn to grab this from the Grimsmo's Maker's Choice drawing. For those of you who may not be familiar, Grimsmo is an awesome small company out of Canada that makes some of the nicest knives I've ever handled. They do almost everything in-house and actually have a fantastic YouTube channel documenting a lot of what they do. This is obviously in no way, shape, or form endorsed by them, but I love to give credit where it is due. So be sure to check out their channel if you want to see some behind-the-scenes videos on knife making. So to viewer Brian W., great guess. Feel free to reach out to me. You can email me at info@knifehub.com. You can, I don't know if there's a private message on here, but you can get a hold of us, get us your address, and we'll be sure to get that swag pack headed your way. I absolutely love this knife. It's just, when I handled one at Blade Show, I knew I had to have one. I know there's a lot of people that love or hate them, but it's, I mean, gosh, it's just perfect for me. I love the action. I love the unique design. And, well, that's interesting. Imagine that, another compound grind. Anyways, we'll probably be doing a video on the Norseman soon, because I just absolutely love this knife. So stay tuned and be sure to subscribe to see when that one comes out if you're interested in seeing the video on that. Also, for those of you who know about the Norseman or have handled one, maybe own one, be sure to let me know what you think of them in the comments below. So you can see this one is kind of a plain Jane model, but it's got the purple aluminum, purple titanium anodized hardware. But the biggest thing about the Grimsmo to me is the blade. I just love, absolutely love the blade.
Just look at it. Just look at it.
Yeah, well,
What the heck is that?
It's so unique. And you instantly know just from looking at the blade that you're looking at a Norseman. Anyways, that's going to wrap up this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to let us know what you think in the comments below. Let us know what you think about the new Benchmade 496 Vector. Let us know if there's any knives you want to see us do a review on. And thanks again, guys, for watching. We'll see you next time. So now that you've seen some others to compare the size to, let's move on to our last segment from this episode.